What's up everybody, welcome to Gigagang Gaming, the place where it's all fun and games, and today we're going to be taking a look into food and drink in Alpha 27 Days to Die. First off, the basics. You need food and water to live, just like in real life. Your hunger and thirst are represented underneath your tool belt by the green and blue bars, green for food and blue for thirst. Get it wrong and you're wasting resources. Bad survivor. There are many food and drink types, but 4 of them are potentially bad for you because they can give you poopy butt or dysentery. These are old sham sandwiches, raw meat, rotting flesh and murky water. They all have a 12% chance of giving you poopy butt. I would have thought rotten flesh would be a higher chance than fresh raw meat, but hey, I'm not Bear Grylls, so I'm not going to challenge it. Other than those 4, there is only one thing you can eat that will harm you, and that's glass. That's right, glass. A running joke that's been in the game since the dawn of time, and people still find it hilarious trying to trick their mates into eating it so they can watch them panic and die. Don't do it. Unless you have a hankering for crunchy suicide, then go ahead, because it will kill you. Now for the good edibles and drinkables. Without putting skill points into anything, you can eat any raw foods like ear of corn, blueberries, mushrooms, potatoes and eggs. These won't hurt you, but they won't exactly do very much for you either unless you have a large amount, which I very much doubt you do. I would put off eating these unless you see this symbol in the bottom left corner above your health bar. This means you're dying of starvation and you need to eat something quick. Unless you're really struggling, try and save these basics for later when you can cook and make much more substantial food items with them. You'll also find a wide variety of tinned foods to eat like tuna, sham and dog food. These are a quick and much more substantial resource readily available to the survivor willing to risk going out and looting. Again, use these if you need to, but try to save them if you can because they are also used in making the more advanced foods. Once you've made a campfire, you can make a home cooked meal. You can already cook charred meat and boiled eggs. You can also make drinkable boiled water and yucca juice. You can survive off these, but it's a hassle and you'll spend most of your time cooking rather than doing fun things like smashing zombies' brains in. You'll also need a cooking pot and a cooking grill, which you can find in kitchens and trash, or you can make them in a forge if you have one. You can make it a little bit easier to survive off these foods by putting points into Iron Gut in the Fortitude skill tree. These will reduce the amount of hunger and thirst loss by a small amount and reduce your chance of getting poopy butt, but in general I tend to stay away from this skill as there are much more useful things to be putting your skill points into. I recommend putting one of your first skill points into the Master Chef skill, found in the Strength skill tree. This will allow you to cook bacon and eggs, boiled and grilled meat, baked potatoes, cornbread, teas and coffees. Bacon and eggs is one of my favourites because it only needs 2 eggs and 5 meat, which are both easy to get, unless you try to get meat from a bear. Then you won't be worrying about dying from starvation, but about a big furball trying to turn you into a midnight snack. Teas are incredibly useful for curing dysentery and giving you efficient digestion. Coffee will give you a bigger boost to your stamina regen, so use that if you're doing something that's stamina intensive like mining or digging. After the first skill in Master Chef, there are 4 more levels allowing you to cook even greater things and quicker, but I'll leave that for you to find out. I don't want to ruin the game for you entirely. If you go into those higher Master Chef levels, you'll want to think about putting points into living off the land found in the Fortitude skill tree. This will allow you to grow and harvest the basic ingredients that you need to make the best food and drinks, like spaghetti and the world famous tuna fish gravy toast. Ugh. Sorry, that's hard enough to say, let alone eat. Unlike in previous alphas, there are no medicines that will help you with your digestive woes, so don't even think about going through all the meds that you've stocked up trying to find a quick fix. Well, that's it for food and drink, guys. Hopefully you can use this to stuff your bellies and quench your thirst. Like, comment and subscribe. Remember to keep it all fun and games. Goodbye.